Good afternoon and welcome to Friday's market wrap-up here at Top Gun Options. My name is Wiz. That's my call sign. I guess my real name is Matthew Buckley. Hey, folks, if you know what Barstool Sports is, which is an awesome site, they also have one of their sub-websites. It's called Zero Blog 30. It's their military. The military wing of Barstool Sports. I did a great interview with them that aired today. You can watch it. You can head to our Facebook page, facebook.com/TopGunOptions, and you can listen to it. It's really good. So just click on this right here, Zero Blog 30. If you've never heard of Zero Blog 30, you need to follow them on Instagram or Twitter because they are really, really great Americans. So I had a really good interview with them today. So make sure you check that out. Okay. Well, let's cover something really cool. How many of you would have loved to have made about $5,000 in the past couple weeks? We put on. Take a look at the XLE today, folks. It's up 2%. So remember, men lie, numbers don't. So a couple weeks ago, we put on a bull put spread on the XLE, right? The 75, 74.5. That expires in about an hour and a half, and we were risking $5,000 to potentially make $3,300. That trade is right now at you've made $3,000 in that trade with another $300 to go in an hour and a half. Phenomenal trade. What did I do the other day? What did I do Monday? I put on a bear call spread on XLE, the 76.5, 77, and that trade is up at max profit right now of about $1,800. So $1,800 and $3,300. Do the math there, folks. It's $5,100. $5,100 on limited risk in that iron condor. How many of you would like an extra $5,500 sitting in your pocket with these two trades in XLE? And don't forget what happened this week. On Monday, we put on an Amazon bull put spread, the 1710, 1707.5. That one was risking $5,200. I closed it out Wednesday, folks, for $2,040. That trade made 88% by Wednesday. Right now, it's at max profit. You would have made $2,300 on $5,200. So, folks, if you're not a member here, I can drag you to water. I can't make you drink. You really need to take a test flight. Head to our website here, TopGunOptions.com, and just scroll down and take a 2-week test flight, folks. $14, $28, $38. If that's a lot of money for you, you shouldn't be trading options, and I'll leave it at that. But what's going on in the market here? Asia's not looking too good. This might be a little bit of a canary in the coal mine, but the FXI, take a look at China. We talked last week. I said, you know what, with this potential trade war stuff, I would pound the FXI into the dirt. Hold on, let me pull up a 3-month chart here. But look at this. Boom, right there, as I said, pound FXI into the dirt. This whole trade war thing is going to be bad. And look at this. It's down, what, 10% since I told you to get out to pound it into the dirt. So we'll talk next week about maybe getting into FXI here in a little bit. But we're at almost a year lows here, guys, 8-9 month lows. So just we'll keep an eye on Asia, and we'll talk about that during our live trade brief next week's. I just knocked out a full throttle training session. I got to be honest with you guys. If you're in a Morgan Stanley and you're in our MEP, get out of it. I'm done. Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley barely passed. You ready? They barely passed the Fed's annual stress test that was released yesterday. So the headline was, hey, all the banks passed their stress tests. And when you dig into it, Goldman Sachs, the once vaunted Death Star that I've been pounding for the past year and a half to 2 years to the downside, almost failed. You should be out of Morgan Stanley, and you should be in Visa. Our Visa Jan 20 trades and our front month trades on Visa have been printing money. Really nice trades. We got into Visa right around here. So Visa, since we got into that, is up, what's that, about 18%. So really good looking trades on Visa. Get out of Morgan Stanley, guys. Barely passing a stress test ain't bullish. So very interesting week. We had a little bit of a freak out based on the president and China still going back and forth with potential trade disputes. We had the SCOTUS rule on sales tax and all that stuff. We had an OPEC meeting kick off today on a deal to lift oil output. And of course, we had Time Magazine have a cover story. They had a picture of the president looking down at that child, and it was a lie. That child has never been separated from its parent, but Time Magazine isn't going to back down from it. So this is a lie, folks. There's Time Magazine. The family of this little girl said she was never removed from us, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't fit Times Magazine narrative of that the president is separating children from their parents, which of course a lot of these pictures were from Barack Hussein Obama's presidency, where he kept people in cages and put them in tinfoil wrapper. It's disgusting, folks. Donald Trump could announce that he's the Antichrist tomorrow, and liberals and Democrats would complain it's not hot enough in hell. You're awful people. First of all, if you're pro-abortion, spare me your, I can't believe he's ripping children from their mother. You support ripping a child out of their mother, so spare me your liberal indignation. I can't stand it. If you're pro-abortion, you should probably sit this one out morally. It's disgusting. So stocks, we're kind of having a little bit of a relief rally here. What did I say? I said cut and paste this and put it right here, and it did. The market did exactly what I predicted it would do. I said we ain't heading back down to the 50-day moving average. We're going to take a little bit of a pause. But what is worrying me is the potential lackluster earnings coming up. Even if we have a phenomenal earnings season, we had a phenomenal earnings season back here, and the market shrugged. So I'm a little worried about earnings coming up here, guys. Manufacturing PMI that came out today, we're at 7-month lows. Orders tumbled as prices are going up. So I'm starting to feel a little bit of a perfect storm here in the market. I'm not super bearish, but as I've been covering, folks, my strategic mindset right now is market neutral to cautiously bearish. I don't think we're going to have some super implosion here, but we're going to have some dog days of summer in trading going forward, guys. So again, like I said, you want to be a member here, folks, because I cover all this. We've been having a blast trading with the Amazon and the XLE trades that expired today. That's $7,500 in potential profit on 3 trades. That covers an annual membership for 3 years at Top Gun Options, folks. So if you're having fun trading this market by yourself, knock yourself out. But if you want to come and dogfight with us, just go to our homepage, folks, and check out one of those trials. Okay. All right, guys. I got to run. I got to post the full throttle training session we just did, and I'll see many of my members on Monday afternoon for weekly options. Okay. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and God bless.